Hey guys, Grassman here. Grassman here. Grassman here. Today, I'm pretty much going to be talking about the crazy amount of progress I accidentally made without you. So first off, I got the extractor. I didn't realize this ship was going to be so good, but if you look at its fire rate, 11.1, that's insane. Compared to the Eco-Seeker, 4.9. The extractor has, what, over 2 times? Yeah, that would be 9.8. So it's got more than 2 times the fire rate. It's actually got the second highest in the entire game, only beat by the Radio Seeker, which is a 12.7, but it's so much smaller, it's just not worth it. This is basically a bigger version. There's also later on the Transmitter, which is just even bigger. Problem is, its fire rate is like 3.9. So last time I was talking about like the end price being really good. I only just now realized it has a fire rate of 1, which is potentially the worst in the entire game. Like, the Rider used has a fire rate of 1. I don't actually know if anything has a worse or equal fire rate other than the used. The container ship has a fire rate of 1 as well. 1.6. Sorry. So this one's 2.2. So the extractor has like the second highest. End price is like tied with 2 other incredibly low ships. The rocket carrier has only 1. 3. The dead cargo ship has 1, but it's got so many outpoints it might actually be worth it really late in the game. This may be the best ship extremely late game. Otherwise, I'm tempted to say it's that one. Very few other things. Like even this is a fire rate of 4. And the shot back is basically like an even worse version of the Eco-Seeker. Basically, all you can do is this. This is like the best value you will get out of it. Maybe stick AoEs on it instead. So like the Transmitter, possibly better worth it, except it's got an incredibly low fire rate. So with an 11.1 fire rate, this is maybe the best ship in the game. So let me show you what I did with it. This is like just a fake thing to show, so I'd hide it. First off, important to look, this is where we were before. With the 5,000 to 10,000, we're now at over 250,000. We've got like, I think it was 380 something thousand. We can highest damage 384,000, yeah. So, here's a true ship. Oh my god, what is this? So, initially, we go up, get our 2 AoEs, we charge, this is a money one, take a turn, pierce 1 block, so they have the pierce, this is another money one, and then this is preparing the damage. We're adding our 4 things. This is the one that'll actually make them go upwards, which you need to have in this one, otherwise they only go back and sideways, which won't sustain you. This is the bounce one. So we've got a pierce, both AoEs, this one and the bounce, plus the 4 of these. Then, we double our damage with this thing. And then this one gives us 30% more money. Then we start splitting. Turn to here, split here, turn again. This one makes it go sideways, so our back thing here also ends up shooting us extra sideways. This is an add 20% damage, so it makes it, for every 5 damage it's already doing, it's going to do 1 more. These are 2 gamblers, so we get an occasional chance of like 100x damage, which I assume is like sometimes helpful. Another 20%, and then again the sideways. This one's just normal, because this one I'm actually going to buy. I can buy it now. I want to quit Mr. Mars first. Buy that, and then go back to normal. Mr. Mars has the price discount, so 2.3G for the next one, geez. That gets, like, exponentially so much more expensive. That, like, I think a G is worth 1,000 million. So it's, like, that's 20,000 more than I have now. So, this is, like, an incredibly strong ship with the immense fire rate and all these boosts. The other thing, I figured out how Hexagon... I got 5 of these achievements. I made a projectile, so using... I think it was this ship, and like I replaced a bunch of like the 1 in 10, like the 1 in 13 of a 4x with just a bunch of chance for double damage instead of the lower for 4. And that worked out amazingly because it got me like more than 1,000. It got me more than like 10,000, more than 100,000. It got me it got me the unlock 25 achievements. Or no, it got me unlock 5x. It got me unlock 5 unlock X achievements. And from that, the unlock 5 unlock X achievement. And yes, I have verified that is the correct spelling of that. The 3 unlocks and 3 achievements does actually make a valid phrase. Very confusing, but... so I got a whole bunch of those. I think I also got, like, some of these ones. So I got a whole bunch of boosts from that, and I figured out how this works. So whenever in the world here, this thing, and you can see I've already got to tier 100. Whenever you get, like, to a certain number on the right there, it gives you a hexagon. The hexagon's gonna be refunded for two squares, and the first one I think you always have to have. Interestingly, these buffs are potentially the strongest ones in the game, specifically these two. Look at this. Left turns add 5 damage. They are now 5 times stronger than the base of this thing. The one that is specifically meant to add damage. These things are now 5 times as strong as. There is also an ability to add extra damage to these, but, like, the turns you have to have in there anyways, so it's free extra damage. When you look at that, left turn's adding the extra. My ship is now adding 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 of them right off the bat, which is an extra 20 damage, and that's before it's going through the multiplier. Or no, the multiplier times 2 is only actually getting 1 before, meaning these two are going to add an extra 10 that will then get multiplied twice. That'll be an extra 20. I've also got a left turn here, and I think everything else is a right turn. Yeah. So when I get right turns, this will be an extra 10 damage, 20 because of this. Then there's this, and this, and this, which are all also right turns. Then, there's also the fact that I'm actually really close to being able to buy a second one of these, at which point I'll probably put that here. I'll probably put it there. I mean, it's not really a better place to put it, because the first time you go through is what it's going to add the damage to, and the turns are all coming after, so this is the best place, because it'll add... Oh, what did I do? It'll add from this one. So, all of that... It actually makes these 3 spots sometimes worth it. Here it's not worth it. I've got 3 straights. If I turned, I would get 1, 2, 3, 4 turns. But I'd only get 1 straight. So it actually... I'd like calculated it before, and it was like, in most scenarios, it's just better to ignore these 3s, because they'll like give you the exact same, but cost more turns. But now turns are actually somewhat valuable, so sometimes it's actually better to go into these 3 spots. I'll probably show you some of those things eventually. So this is probably not anywhere near the most efficient ship, but it goes like up, left, down, right, and then starts splitting. But this is an incredibly powerful ship, and now I'm going to actually show you what it was able to accomplish. So here I got to rank 100, and now we're going to keep moving. This is 101. So you see how it's chaos? So not that much is actually going left and right. The majority is just the fact that it's like going left and right and then going off screen and then coming right back, so it looks like chaos. But it is shooting an incredible amount forward. It's like a railgun going forward. Yeah, get a bit more money for those. It's incredibly powerful. 15 million from that one run. I need 147 to buy that. And then I still make a little bit less money, but... So, this is the max like this I've unlocked. I actually turned off dynamic. I'll show you what it looks like with dynamic and trails on. Let's go like up here. This is dynamic. The majority of them are like dark blue or light blue with the occasional green. So the green is only if one of the multipliers hit, and that yellow one is if both the multipliers hit and it did the 100 times damage. So I can just like move right through here easily. Beat all that up. So it's like the dark blue and the light blue, which is the equivalent of like 25 to 50 and 50 to 100 damage. I do like having just this. This one looks cool though, so I will have that on. I'm turning off trails because there's just so many bullets now. So this may very well be the best ship in the game because of the immense fire rate. What else did I do? I upgraded the captain a little bit more. I don't know if I gave her another rank necessarily, but this guy's up to 10% discount in the shop. and she's got a... I upgraded the chance for clearing the world. I also figured out what the chance for clearing the world actually is. That is based on when you do a new level. It doesn't matter what kind of new level. Any new level in this mode will give you a... depending what you have this on. So if I have it in 50%, any new level will give me a 50% of getting one, and these ones, once I beat them, will give me an... once I cleared the yellow ones, will give me an extra one. So them having yellow dot just means you can get an extra. Actually having the 50% up here will give you a 50% of when you... I'm not sure if it's when you beat or clear. After clearing it. So after you clear any level, you'll have a 50% chance of getting it, only on your first run. If you don't clear it on the first run, you don't get it. So if I beat it, and then go back to clear it afterwards, I won't have the chance of getting it. So if you do the level for the first time, and then you clear it, you'll have the 50% chance of getting it, based on your upgrade there. So it's very confusing. That was the thing I was confused about last time. That seems to be the rule, though I did a bunch of experimenting with it. And I got up to like level 60-something here. So there's like a really efficient level here somewhere. It's this one. Last time you cleared a map? Quite a ways back. All the way back at B. I can probably like clear C now, though. Yeah, so I have to like go back and clear some of these ones. But for this one, 13.3 million. And look at this, I'm still shredding through this. I believe I had a weaker ship the last time I actually did this level. So 13.5 million, that's a new highest record as well. I'm not sure what it was before quite. Unless that was what it was. So there's a whole bunch of them. I recommend hitting the levels for yourself, but now that I've showed you the insanity that this is, I'm going to keep progressing here. So again, the most OP things, this insane ship, as well as the design I implemented, and this damage boost, the add 5 damage, which again is adding 5, 5, 5, 5, so that's 20, and because of this one, it's also adding another 5 here. So we're adding 25 from that one thing alone, or it's adding 5 here. Once I get the other one, it's going to add another 5, 10, 20, and then over on the other side, it's going to add 5 here, it's going to add 5 here, it's going to add 5 here, and 5 here. So it's going to add insane amounts of damage to this. I could also replace these with something. I'm not sure what I'd replace it with. Turns. Turns. I'm crazy. More turns. It's the left turn that's boosted, right? Yeah. So that's just gonna add 5 damage right there instead of the chance for 10 times damage. It's just gonna add 5, which might not be worth it, but it's going to be consistent. So now we're just gonna clear a couple more levels. We only get up to 99. You shall not pass. I mean, I can literally just go around if I wanted. And yes, I very well shall pass. I broke the ones to its side. I think I'm too big to fit through the 1x1. I think I have to bust the one to the right open. Now that I'm getting the bigger ships. I have to make a 2x2 thing. Still, though, absolutely destroying through there. Look at that, demolished. Let's bust through this. I hope this game gets updated. I think I want, more ships, definitely. We definitely need more ships, more customization of some sort to, like, because it seems like the game goes exponentially really out of whack. I'm already at, like, this one. The most expensive ones are 500G, which 1,000 million is 1G. So that's like 500 billion. So the G is actually a billion. It's 500 billion. I'm already at hundreds of millions. So, like, you hit the end really fast. I don't know what the next update will entail, but I guess we'll just have to see. I assume it's going to be updated more. It definitely seems like a work-in-progress game. Very good regardless, though. This is hell. I'm just gonna clear it. Do you mind? You mind if I just, like... Oh, this is hell, is it? Hell seems very weak this time of year. And you can just see the chaos. All the side ones are because they take so long to, like, die going around the side. They just, like, go back on and off the screen. And then they bounce, too, when they hit the ends of these ones. Okay, we got 50 more. And mostly, there we go. So in 27 seconds, I got 500 million, or 50 million, 56 million, So I guess I got 1/20th of a billion? This is heaven. That's it. I guess technically. Still 7.1 million for that. And this is a line? There's a picture. There's a picture. How do I... What picture? What is this a picture of? What is this? What is this? Can, like... Does anyone know what this is? Let's actually go clear this now. What's this a picture of? I think it's some sort of picture. Unless it's supposed to, like, signify the in-between bit. What's limbo? Is this limbo? There we go. Oh! Wait a minute. Oh, okay, I see. Ah, yes. For those of you who don't understand the joke, it's a penis and a vagina. Okay, well done. What's this? What's this mess? Well, beat it first, clear it second. But, like, look at this. I'm shredding through the red now. Like, the red stuff stands no chance. I died. The red stuff mostly stands no chance. Well, I couldn't actually quite clear that level. A house in the middle of the street. Why? You can't really see the pictures. Oh yeah, I see the street. Yeah, and then there's a house in the middle of the street, yeah. Just like he said. Get through this, get as much money as we can from the sideways ones. You won't make it. This is a line one? Oh yeah, no, you won't make that. I thought it was gonna be like a line, it's like a tight, like, are you gonna have enough time to break through it? No, you won't make that. It is just like already he's sending the red ones now. I also believe hitting two at once two at the same time is better, because the AoE like hits the other one. The AoEs work together. Boss fight, round 1. This guy. Yeah, we all know this guy. I'm gonna get through him, but I think I'm gonna get through him. I failed. You'll have to actually try to get through him. Don't, like, go hit everything else. Once you start, like, buffing, like, stacking the AoE stuff. The AoE does, like, a lot of the damage. Like, when you have multiple things getting hit and the AoE affects all of it, it's really strong, and it actually gets a lot weaker when you're only fighting one block. Boss fight round 2. Oh yeah, it's like another of these guys. These are all the guys from, what's the game called? I don't know, because I wasn't alive back then. I've played these games before, though. Space Invaders. That's it. Space Invaders. These are the Space Invaders guys. Unlock mission 75, plus 20% income. Great. Boss fight round 3. Seems like an easier round. Maybe they got more health or something. The chaos behind me. I call it purple chaos. Dun dun dun. Okay, we're running out of time. Boss fight, final round. It's just 3. It's just 3. It's 3. Just some kind of joke? Or was this supposed to actually be hard, but my incredibly strong ship just destroyed it? We're running out of time. Small wall. You stand no chance, wall! Surrender! Oh! Oh! Barely. Might actually start failing. Stairway to heaven. That's not... that was gonna be a wall. That's a very sturdy stairway. I see. Ah, yes. But of course. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna keep making more videos. I've been meaning to. I have not had another chance to actually fill out, like, the 10 by 10 area or the 20 by 20 area I've been trying to. I've been, like, so focused on accidentally, like, I can shortcut to 162, Jesus. I've been, like, so focused on just, like, accidentally, like, incredibly strengthening my ship that, like, I totally even didn't have, like, I was making other videos, and then just in between, I got all this in, like, the matter of a day or two. So that's where we are now. So hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, if you like my content, feel free to like and subscribe. And, again, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and I will see you next time, where we'll probably won't finish the campaign. We'll try and clear that area out, though. It's going to be incredibly easy now.